Our Saviour has arrived. By the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad. Chapter 9. The Truth and Our Mistakes. O Allah, originator of the heavens and the earth, knower of the seen and the unseen, Thou judgest between Thy servants as to that wherein they differ. Holy Quran, chapter 39, verse 46. No civilized nation wants the so-called Negroes. Only Allah, our loving and most merciful God, who came in the person of Master Fard Muhammad in 1930, will accept us. It was not until 1933 that he began revealing his true self to us as being the answer to the prophecy of Jesus, the coming of the Son of Man, the seeker of the lost sheep. I was expecting him. The devils knew to acquaint the so-called Negroes with him. They will never acquaint the so-called Negroes with him, nor will they ever tell you anything of good that is in your favor, even if all of their enemy nations were closing in on them. They would not tell you until you saw them. I am not concerned with what the white race believes in as a religion. They are not my people, nor are we their people, nor is our God their God. I am never surprised to see or hear of evils committed by white people. The only time they would surprise me is on seeing or hearing of some good that they are doing. My people, the so-called Negroes, will soon learn and recognize the truth, for the author of truth is with us. They yelled their lungs out over a dead prophet, Jesus, of 2,000 years ago, who cannot and did not come to do anything for us, but prophesy of us going into slavery and of God delivering us. And he was not even sent to us. The white race and their tampering with the truth of the Bible, their slave-making Christianity, have poisoned the very hearts of our people against themselves and their own God. No one can unite the so-called Negroes in America without the help of Allah God. We must think of self-unity and not love and unity with our enemies, whom Allah God will destroy from the face of the earth in the very near future. In their minds, they are saying to me that Allah God does not want our enemies. We do not want Allah God, nor his religion, if our enemies are not accepted. Their ignorance make fools of themselves. They love their enemies in spite of the fact that the white slave masters kept our fathers out of their religion, Christianity, for approximately 300 years. as long as they were children, they accepted the fixed and poisoned white man's religion. Now today, the white slave masters are scared stiff from looking at the consequence coming to them for their deceiving the world of the black nation. Now they sit with you in your church. They are not there to hear you preach and teach them of their own religion, but to deceive you into thinking that now we're all brothers and God's people together, and that the church is the place for your safety, and that you should not believe in any other religion other than Christianity. They try to convince you that the church is Jesus' house where he has put his name, and the gates of hell shall not prevail against it. And remember what he said to Peter, "Upon this rock I build my church." After the injection of such poison, the so-called Negroes are lulled off to sleep with the death of the ignorant. The gates of hell will not try prevailing against itself, but the gates of heaven are now prevailing against the church and all that she stands for. And the gates of hell will not prevail against the gates of heaven, Allah and Islam. If Peter's confession was the only thing necessary for Jesus to build the church, he should have been able, with 12 disciples, to have converted all of the Jews and destroyed their temples with the stone of Peter. But he did not, for Jesus was not the founder of the white man's religion and church any more than was Moses or the former prophets of Allah God. The Bible further says that Jesus said to Peter, "Flesh and blood did not reveal it to him." We never get divine truth unless it comes through flesh and blood. But really, the flesh and blood that will not reveal truth is the devil, white race. Such is fulfilled today. Purchase the books, CDs, and DVDs of the life-giving teachings at store.finalcall.com. Listen to the messages of the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan 24/7 at finalcallradio.com. Watch the Nation of Islam's weekly and live broadcasts at NOI.org.